What's up, everybody? This is the Everyday Investor Show, and I'm your Everyday Investor. Today, I want to show you guys how to invest in Vanguard index funds or ETFs. Now, I know there's already a couple YouTube videos about this, but those videos were pushing closer to 20 to 30 minutes, and I just want to show you guys a short and sweet version of that. As a disclaimer, this is not investment advice. This is for entertainment purposes only. Okay, so to get started, you want to open an account through Vanguard by clicking this tab here. I'm not going to bore you by creating an account to show you guys. You guys could do that on your own time. But I do recommend that you guys open a Roth IRA because the money you make that retirement account grows tax-free. This means that the money you make by investing there helps you grow even more money and so on. And this is what is known as compounding interest, and it kind of works like a snowball effect. Just like how getting out of debt can be very difficult due to the continuous interest that you build, compound interest works similar to this. However, rather than hurting you, compound interest is a great tool to help you build and invest over time. And if you were to invest, say, if you just plug into a compound interest calculator, if you invested $6,000 to begin with and you made an annual addition of $6,000, and if you started from the age of 18 and you retired at 60, that's 42 years. And on average, if say you just invested in S&P 500 index funds, it grows on average 7 to 10% a year. We'll take the low end and just say 7%. Let's just hit calculate. And that equates to $1.5 million. Over $1.5 million. That's just simply amazing. That's a really nice retirement account over there. And most people don't even have close to this for their retirement. They're really dependent on Social Security to even get by. And having this chunk of money would be really nice, especially when you're older. Okay. Now, in my opinion, Vanguard's website is kind of old and outdated. So I'm just going to walk step by step with this. Okay. So if you want to buy a index fund, click investing right here. And then you're going to want to click Vanguard ETFs right here. Go ahead and let that load. And what I like to do is browse the entire list of the Vanguard ETFs. The short list is a little bit too short. I want to see everything. So once you click here, it's going to give you basically a fat list of all the ETFs that you could buy through Vanguard. And it looks a little bit confusing and intimidating at first, but if you just take the time and look at the ticker and the prices and the annual returns that it gets, it's really not all that hard. Right here, it gives all the US bond ETFs. If you just scroll down, US stock ETFs, it goes to international and also specialty stocks like real estate. But we're going to focus on an S&P 500 index because those are one of the most popular ones. And for Vanguard anyways, VOO and VTI is one of the main ones that a lot of people buy into. If you take a look, this is their ticker. You could probably look this up on Vanguard and it will show up. And the expense ratio rate is right here. It's 0.03%, and that's really low. Generally, index funds are known to have very low expense ratio rather than mutual funds. And the price right now for a VTI index fund is $148.89, or if you want to buy the VOO, is $267.72. And if you just take a look on the growth, on 1 year growth is gained around 7%, and this one's gained about 7.96, so basically around 8%. However, if you look up the inception date, this actually started in 2001, and this one started in 2010. So this one has a lot more time in the market right here, VTI. So let's say you were interested in buying VTI. Oh, this looks great. It gives a 7% return a year. Let's just click on this and it's going to give you more information. Just let it load. Once it's loaded, it shows you a general overview of this ETF right here. As you see, I clicked on the Vanguard Total Stock ETF, VTI, and that's the ticker. The expense ratio is 0.03, and this is very interesting. It shows you the risk potential. This is a 4 out of 5, 5 being more risk and more reward. If you scroll down a little bit more, it shows you the hypothetical growth of $10,000. If you invested $10,000 from 2009 to 2019, it estimates you would have around $37,000. That's quite a lot of money, and this isn't always true. But on average, if you held it for a 10-year period, it's going to grow around 7%, 7 to 10%. Keep in mind, you're always taking risk whenever you're investing in the stock market, and even in index fund, you're also risking your money. And as you can see, it lists as more risk. And then if you scroll down even more, it shows you the month-end 10 largest holdings. It holds Microsoft, Apple, Amazon, and you guys could read the rest. And what's more interesting, it shows you the percentages of basically each thing that it holds. Pretty interesting information. You can analyze this however you want, okay? Now, if you're more interested, you would click price and performance and basically just let it load. It's going to show you the price is $148 around there. And if you scroll down, what's more interesting, it shows you the graph of this ETF. What I like to do is I like to lay over the S&P 500 index graph. Just click that, and as you can see, this index fund tracks the S&P 500 pretty darn closely, and it's basically identical. So let's say you're like, oh, this is a great index fund, I really like this one and I want to buy it. How do I buy it? Well, right here, just click the buy tab right here and then just let it load. And by the way, you want to make sure you fund the account, so put money into the account. You're going to want to hit buy, VTI, how many shares you want. Let's just start out with 1 share, all right? 1 share. In the order type, I generally like just clicking market. If the market's open, it's basically gonna do it, execute this buy immediately. And right now the market's closed, is 11:17 p.m. It's gonna basically purchase it once the market's open. And if you want to buy it, just click continue. Now, once you get to this page, it's going to make you review everything. It's going to show you your account, the price. It's going to show you the commission amount, which is free, which is awesome. The net amount, $148.92. And if you're comfortable everything and everything is accurate, just click submit. And you would have bought your first Vanguard ETF index fund. That's amazing. And this is the first step to helping you build more wealth over time. Alright, that's all I got for you guys. If you guys like this video, smash that like button. It really helps the YouTube algorithm, as Graham Stephan would say. And I'm a relatively new channel and I've been really into finance recently. So I just want to share you guys my tips and tricks on investing. So subscribe to my channel if you want to see more future videos. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys later.